Hello and welcome to round one of CLR's TEC Season 10 at Autopolis. Qualifying, we have Furious, who is first in the Group 1s, and Richie, who's Group 3. And we're off. UP a little wobbly. Dylan a little bit slower on the start there, coming up to the first corner. So UP's had a little tap, gone round, and Inferno in sympathy has also spun. Difficult conditions though, as you can see by Ray Racing here. Damp. Everybody looks like they're on intermediates. The beginning of this one. And then UP coming through the pack. We have everybody driving fairly cleanly. Ray Race was a bit tail happy, maybe pushing a little bit hard. You've got UP coming back through the Group 3s. Speed difference between them is quite large, so hopefully shouldn't be too much trouble. There's Inferno just catching up to the back of the pack. Furious out front off pole position. Still raining by the looks of it. Everybody driving Malvo, neat and tidy. And Richie. Looks like he's in a healthy lead already. JWE following him, and Black Mamba, Ray Racer, and Inferno having a little bit of a ding-dong behind them. And Roses as well is now at the back of the pack. Not sure what's happened to him. There's a 6th for the first lap. Ray Racer pushing Black Mamba, trying to pick position, and Inferno and Roses now behind them. Black Mamba's got the line on. Roses coming through as well. Inferno, Roses both sandwiching Black Mamba there, but get through, and Roses manages to get past Inferno, but Inferno's down the inside with Roses losing the back end a little bit. Got the inside for the right hander, should easily have it. These two drivers catch up with the rest of the Group 1s. John W. Staying well clear. Track looks like it's already starting to dry. Furious, Prodigy, Cusker. Close attendance, and you've got Echo and Dylan also very close, within a fairly close distance. And UP after a spin doing well, looks like he's catching up to the front runners. And there you go, fastest sector. Richie a fairly healthy lead already from Inferno, and then Roses behind him. The next Group 3 looks like it's just around the first corner, so very healthy lead. There's JWE, followed by Black Mamba. These 4 cars in fairly close order as well. Ray Racer looking quite quick at the moment, pushing Black Mamba. Difficult in these conditions though. Black Seal just dropping off the back of this group. Oh, looks like Ray Racer may have just dropped it there on the right hand up. And you hit the throttle a little bit earlier. Coming out to the left, you can go a little bit wide and pitch yourself in the grass. Oh, dirty tyres as well. So it's just tap the back of Ken. There we go, just let him go back in front momentarily, taking complete advantage now though, running down the outside. And Ken, looks like he's let him through there. Still up front, Furious seems to be pulling away from Prodigy. Putting in some good laps. Prodigy's got Kuska, Echo and Dylan fairly close behind. And looks like Yupe's not far behind that either, just coming into the picture there. Dylan looking for the way past Echo. He's done well to get back in after that difficult first corner. A bit of a tap from Inferno and then a little bit early on the throttle, spinning himself out. Roses, I'm not sure what happened to him. He's coming back through the field quite nicely now. He had an issue with qualifying on the last corner, just before his fast lap. So maybe that was a similar thing. And we've got Richie with a healthy lead, John, William Egan making it a little bit more comfortable for himself, pulling a little bit of a gap. Black Mamba, Black Seal also now settling into a rhythm. Inferno catching up. Inferno has obviously had the pits, he's now on soft, so he'll have to stick to the dry line. Not very easy in these mixed conditions. Oh, and here we go, if you get off them, that's what can happen. Overtaking slower cars is never easy when you've only got one racing line. So he's maybe pitted a little bit early, one lap maybe early. Let's see if he can get around at the second attempt. Still struggling with these soft tyres. Black Mamba doing well just to stick to his lines. Driving onto the wet line again. There we go. Difficult conditions being shown. And here we go. We've got Roses still ahead of Richie. Still behind Richie even. Oh, John William going a little bit quick into the first corner. This could lose him a position or two. Stays clear of Black Mamba though. Furious looks like he's got a healthy gap. From Prodigy, then Kuska. Dylan now ahead of Echo. Yupe seems to have dropped. No, Yupe's been into the pits, putting mediums. Looks like he's going for a longer stint. You've got Richie still on his intermediates. Nice healthy gap. Prodigy just pitting there. Moses looks like he's pitted for softs. First three of Group 3 still on intermediates. And then you've got Inferno. On softs looks like he's steadied the ship a little bit. Burn's done a pit stop and he's now on the softs. He's gone early, trying to close that gap to Black Seal and the people ahead of him. So he can do a bit of an undercut. Ray Racer still on intermediates, or racing mediums actually. Looks like he's gone long. Racing softs for Scary Guy as well. So most people have gone in for their first pit stop. There's a few of the Group 1s still to pit. Richie from Group 3s, I don't think he's pitted yet either. Still fairly close at the front. And we'll go from Dylan. Yupe ahead of Prodigy now. Good pace on them mediums by the looks from Yupe. Prodigy on softs. Should be able to catch up. There's some mediums, still intermediates. Richie seems to have gone quite long on them. Not much tyres left. Inferno should be catching fairly quickly. Nose pit. And we've got Bayburn followed by JWE and Black Mamba very close. Looks like a good battle could be happening here. Racing softs for Bayburn. So these three look like they could be in for a battle for a whole hour. JWE nearly getting onto the grass there behind Bayburn, but holding it very well. Also nearly looking for the overtake coming into the hairpin. Any mistake though on Black Mamba will be pushing him a little bit. Be careful. Really slow just out of that corner after the tight entry. Bayburn with a little bit of a gap now. A little bit of breathing room. See if he can stretch his legs. Kuska's out in softs chasing Prodigy still. So we've got Furious, Dylan, Echo, Upe, Prodigy, Kuska, Roses, Richie. Top 8 so far. Mix of strategies here, mix of pits. Some people gone in early. Some people haven't pitted yet. See how this works out further on. Okay, though pulling away from Prodigy on his mediums, doing very well. Good pace on those. And Furious is in. See what he does. If he gets rid of the intermediates, let's say the softs. Dylan must have had an error there because Echo is caught up with him. A little bit of a tap, but better exit. And the inside line for turn 2. Black seal in front there. The back marker, you've got Upe flying up to the back of these pair. And then racing mediums, 2 in front of Upe on intermediates. So fair gap in speed there. Quite a twisty track, so not easy to find a point to overtake. And this could be it. Pulls out. Dylan's hazards on, not sure why. And then you've got Prodigy coming through, a bit opportunistic. So Upe's going for, there we go, just a replay. Let's have a look, see how this went. Oh, a little bit of a tap on Dylan and then a big tap, just to spin him around. Nice re-entry there. Backward we go. Might help Kuska behind catch. Looks like he's not far off the back end of these two. Yep, there he is. Prodigy down the inside, soft tyres against intermediates. So just keep on the dry stuff. Very easy overtake. Wonder if Dylan will come in this lap. Change onto the softs. He's lost a pit stop. Staying out on the intermediates. Upe now in lead. There we go, Dylan pitting on lap 9. Only 15 minutes on those inters. The only person still on inters, I think, is Echo. Everybody else, I think, is pitted. In the group 1s. I'm sure all of the group 3s are pitted as well. A little bit wide there. But Ray Racer lost the back end. Oh, it was close. Tried to nip down the inside, but the door was closed. Oh, and now Prodigy's lost it on the inside into the wall. Let's let Kuska through, and Echo now has a bit of breathing space for him. Also. Kuska takes the inside line quite easily. Goes past the intermediate runner on his soft tyres. That should do that. Can't see how Echo can challenge that. Richie now losing time. I think Richie may be the only Group 3 still on intermediates by the looks of this, losing a lot of time. Ray Racer catching. Prodigy back up to the back of Echo, going around the outside. Looking for the better exit. And Richie's still on the inside. And Echo diving into the pits. Oh, literally diving into the pits. Very easily done. Not the easiest pit to get into. And we've got Weber leading the Group 3s, followed by JWE and Black Mamba. All fairly close. Kuska just lapping these. And here's Richie, yeah. Up to 12th at the moment. Ray Racer pressuring him a little bit though. People on racing mediums, few people on racing softs, interesting strategies. Ken, 15th at the moment. What can he do? See if he can catch up with Black Seal. I'm under a bit of pressure. Wipe with a fairly healthy lead now. Going down the final straight. And we've got Kuska just coming up to it now, followed by Prodigy. He's got Weyburn and JWE to lap here. Looks like Weyburn may have had an error there, let JWE through. Not sure what happened there. Dylan back ahead of Echo. He's on to racing soft now after that little bit of an escapade into the pit lane. Inferno followed by Furious. Furious spent a lot of time in the pits. 2 minutes 52. Looks like an issue there, unfortunately. Right at the back of the Group 1s. See if he can get back onto the pack. Not an easy task, nearly losing a minute there by the looks of it. Roses. They're taking JWE. It's pulling out a little bit of a gap now to Weber. The Black Mamba's too far behind. No, you can see in the background you've got Dylan in between as well. So that may help Black Mamba catch up when he overtakes Weber and JWE. Nearly very wide there. A little bit. Also traction. We got Ray Racer on his own. Followed by Black Seal. Also looks like a learning race at the moment. And here we go, we've got Richie onto racing softs. So done 2 pit stops by the looks of it. Maybe a little bit of an error. Pit box. Just passing Ken. Fastest lap so far by Furious, 134.4. Expecting a 133. Mid to low 133 I think is possible. Maybe a 132. Depending on tyre wear, tyre choice. Lewis is up to 4th, doing well after a bit of a difficult start. Dylan still ahead of Echo here, setting purple lapped, purple sectors. So if he can beat that Furious lap time, get it down to the 133s. Here's Echo just lapping Ray Racer. There's just a big speed difference. Got to commit to a line, make sure you confident where the Group 3s are going to be. And Inferno in 7th now, with Furious up to his probable technical issues. Just coming up to Richie, who's had his own issues. Track looks like it's pretty much entirely dry then, so soft runners shouldn't have to worry about sticking to the dry line. JW having a strong race so far along with Veyburn. Looks like Veyburn's maybe had a little bit of an issue there, dropping back. So look at the times here, 2 seconds maybe off that lap. Lap time's coming down though. There we go, Dylan with the 1:33.8. Let's see if anybody's got the pace to take that from him in the remainder of this race. That's Echo just pushing the limits of the track in T1. And up very quickly behind Black Mamba. 3rd in the Group 3. Fantastic liveries being shown here as well. Looks like everybody's settling into a rhythm. That's dried. Black Seal chasing Ray Racer and Richie chasing him. Racing mediums. So I'm going for a long middle stint. Nice and soft to Richie, so Richie should be catching. Following up at the back there. A bit of a wobble going into that hairpin for the double right-hander. The big Lupe's still leading. It looks like his lead is coming down. Looks like Kuska slowly catching him. The soft runners starting to get into a rhythm, catching up with the medium runners with one less pit stop. This could be the right strategy. We'll see. Still 35 minutes to go. Here comes UK to lap Ken. Not making it easy there. I think he'll get it done now. There we go. Be off on his way again. And here's Kuska. Still got a nice gap to Prodigy at the moment. Tyres a lap older though, so they'll be wearing out. Already halfway through on that front left. And a little bit better on Prodigy's car. They have a little bit more grip. We'll see how it goes in the next couple of laps. As you can see, you've got Roses with Dylan not far behind in the background. A good battle between these two. Roses looks like after the incidents at the beginning of the race has now settled into a fairly consistent rhythm along with Dylan. Low 134s, 133s. Depending on traffic, I think there's a few lapped car laps in there. Catching up with the back of Roses here. Let's see what he can do. And you've got Echo following on his own. This is probably not a bad track to be racing on your own. With the bad air coming off the cars in front, you can get into a good rhythm. And we've got Inferno 7th, setting his fastest lap so far. It's per sector. And you've got Furious still on the catch-up. JWE leading quite comfortably now by the looks of it. And for Group 3. Followed by Weber and Black Mamba, all spread out fairly similar distances. Slowly getting quicker here from Black Mamba, so maybe you can push them in. Some consistent laps by most. Richie with Black Seal behind him now. This is possibly how it happened. Here we go, diving down the inside. Easy move in the end. And we've got now at the front Prodigy catching up with Kuska. Looks like the tyre wear might be finally getting to Kuska's. And we've got Black Seal in front. Prodigy's teammate getting out of the way very nicely. Down to the fast right-hander. Let's see if we can get him on the straight. I think this last sector's very difficult to find an overtaking move. Richie in front of him as well. Very close now. Let's see. Oh, Kuska pulls off to the pits. Tyres will obviously do very well. Roses manages to pass Kuska. Pits and Dylan as well. Still very close. Don't think Echo is going to get past the pit line before Kuska comes out though. And here we have Furious caught up with Inferno. Inferno's on the medium, so this should be a fairly easy move. On to the final straight. Looks like he's set up. Inferno has gone into the pits, saves any issue down into T1. Still on his own, comfortable, with a good rhythm. Weber with slightly better front tyres, but the rears looking, especially that left. Mamba's tyres not looking much better. Ray races. He's got a few more laps on them. And Richie's also got even more. With just over half an hour of this race to go. Let's see. Richie should one more pit stop. Got Richie here putting pressure on Ray Racer. And Ray Racer's taking the inside line, but he's gone deep. And Richie takes the undercut there. Nicely done. Better tyres, better traction off the corner as well has helped him down the straight. Fortunately, Ray Racer took a good line, but couldn't hold the apex. Pushing a bit hard now. So he tries to get back onto Richie's bumper. Looks like Richie's got a bit of a gap now though. Maybe Ray Racer pushing a little bit too hard. Max CLR on his own. A bit of a wiggle. And Ken at the back, 15th. With Furious catching him. Easy lap in there. Should be Furious off again. Yuppie overtaking JWC Prodigy in the background. So that gap's coming down. Oh, and Yuppie's gone onto the grass. Lost himself a few seconds, giving himself dirty tyres. And there's Prodigy catching these mediums on their last legs by the looks of it. Prodigy's softs not looking much better, to be fair. Not much longer on these. Dylan, slightly better tyres, but still belong. And then Kuska looks like he's pitted. Rose is in the pits at the moment, so Echo takes 5th. Not sure how many more laps Yuppie will do on those mediums. Will he swap it on for softs, or will he move on to mediums again and go to the end? Fairly short pit loss here. 14 seconds just for tyres. Prodigy might come in on this lap, put some fresh rubber on. There we go. Disappeared at the pits, and Yuppie's going for one more run in mediums. Dylan's pitting as well. Slightly less fuel in his car. Need a little bit of a top up to get to the end. There's Prodigy out. Kuska's gone past though. These two having a bit of a ding-dong battle. So JWE's in front of Prodigy again, so he's give Kuska a bit of breathing space. Dylan now out, a bit of fuel in that car, and he's on to racing mediums. So let's see, will he be going to the end on those? Echo racing softs. Another few more laps left on those. We'll be quite close between Roses. Oh, there he is, just see him in the background. Webern just keeping out of the way of these two. Oh, and Roses has just lost the back end there. Oh, that was close. Reversing across the track there, managed to keep out of the way of Black Seal though. And Furious 7th, unfortunately. And Inferno with new tyres in 8th. JW with no rear tyre at all. Looks like he'll be pitting this lap, I'd expect. Push them right to the limit. Oh, a little bit of a bash, but better the bash on that wall than the other side. Looks like Black Mamba might need to pit as well. His rear left is dead. That's a little bit cleaner into the pits. A lot more fuel in Black Mamba's car as well, so that could catch up. Richie coming in off his racing softs, Ray racing in his mediums, not many laps left on them by Oxford either. And we've got Roses catching up again. See if we can go and catch Echo. Black Mamba coming out of the pits behind. Ray racing with Webern not far behind. See if they can close that gap to JWE. Richie's still chasing Black Seal, hopefully can catch him. Bit of a fight for the end there. Ken still at the back with Yuppie now gone popping it in the pits. Kuska should take the lead. So Kuska puts on, and we'll put mediums back on. Looks like he may have put mediums back on, so it's probably gone to the end. 25 minutes on this scent. It'll be quite difficult. Towards the end. Kuska and Prodigy will need to put a a gap. So they both come out on softs. Dylan out on mediums as well, so probably going to the end on those. Setting the fastest first sector. Still got the quickest lap time, 33.8. I've got Furious nipping into the pits, changing those softs. Echo driving quite nicely on the stint. Roses followed by Furious, who's got Inferno not far behind him after that pit stop. JWE looks like he's pulled out a bit of a gap now. Black Mamba and Webern. And his fastest lap so far, 0.2 up. See if he can finish it off nicely. We've got Black Mamba, Webern and Ray Racer in close order here. Mamba trying to get a bit of a nice gap to Webern on his new soft tyres. Same with Webern's got brand new set of softs. Ray Racer's on a set of fairly well used mediums, so he might be struggling to keep up with those two. As we won't go on until he pits either. Let's see whether he goes for a double stint of soft or whether he goes into another medium. Looks like Webern's closing up slightly on Black Mamba. Down up the straight, getting a good bit of slipstream. Too far back at the moment though, to look for the pass. And then you've got, Ray Racer driving, doing an echo into the pit. Hitting that wall. Let's see what he comes out with. I expect it'll be mediums. And you've got what looks like, there you go, Richie pitting. Black Seal coming up. We're going to overtake on some new rubber. Ken as well looks like he's going to be passing him as well. Cusker followed by Prodigy again. The battle commences once again. Racer in the middle of them. I'll give Cusker a bit of time, but looks like it's a fairly straightforward overtake down the inside. And Echo pitting again. Probably soft for him. Yupe's got a half-second penalty. Not sure where he would have picked that up. It's quite difficult to pick up a penalty around him. With Dylan not far behind. Looks like Richie's not got far to go to catch up with Ken either. Let's see how that goes. And you've got Roses, Echo, Furious and Inferno. Webern still chasing. So maybe he can catch it. Roll over with a wiggle coming out of the T1. Might give Inferno a bit of encouragement. Looks like Black Mamba's got a bit of a gap, maybe Webern's had a small issue. First sector. And Ray Racer's on some brand new racing softs. Black Seal on new set of racing softs as well. Ready to be lap well exit by Dylan. And Ken come down the final straight ahead of Richie, who's pitted again. Looks like he's finally got the right tyres on, going off intermediates onto racing softs. So hopefully that will be last pit stop. Prodigy catching Cusker now. Not much between these two. Keep an eye on this battle, see how we get on. Coming up to the final straight. Slightly different, slightly wide there for Prodigy, but he's got a good exit. Early in the slipstream. Comes out to the inside. Cusker's not fighting this, just sticking to his line, sticking the slipstream, see if he can work together with Prodigy, keep UPay at bay for a bit. Need a good gap to make this stint work, to the strategy work. Another pit stop for both of them, I think, whereas UPay is good to go to the end along with Dylan. Oh, the Black Mamba just sliding off the track there, unfortunately, and lets Webern through. Driving well there, unfortunate. A little bit of an incident on that corner, difficult to judge when to hit the throttle, not to understeer off. Cusker going through past them both. Let's see if Black Mamba can get past Webern. Slightly dirty tyres, but making it difficult at the moment. Yeah, as you can see, going wide, maybe pushing a little bit too hard as well. At the same time, after making that error, Ray Racer followed by Black Seal, who's had a lonely race, and Ken with Richie after his 15th pit stop, chasing him down once again. UPay is just past Cusker, who's just pitted for probably his last pit stop. Probably onto another set of softs, go chasing after UPay. Can Dylan get past him? Yeah, looks like Dylan's past Cusker as well. So some work to do for Cusker once he comes out. I think it might be a good finish to this one. He's top 4, it's not separated by much. Two people doing the medium, 2 drivers doing the soft strategies. Not much in between it by the looks of it. But Echo behind Roses again. Don't think he'll be pitting either anymore. Looks like he's put on a new set of soft. He should do it till the end. Just coming past Ken. Should get him on the exit. Greater acceleration. And then furious, probably a little bit furious at his technical issues earlier. But, did well to keep going. Could be a little bit demoralising. And then you've got Inferno, a little bit of a scrappy race, but I'm sure he'll come back. And other tracks. JWE enjoying probably his best race that I've seen him in anyway. Doing very well. A good gap between himself and Webern and Black Mamba. Can just keep consistent, keep the car on track and bring it home. Looks like Webern's pulling a little bit away from Black Mamba at the moment. And Ray Racer a long way back. Just enjoying himself. Black Seal also just sitting in a routine, doing well, followed by Ken, and then 20 million pit stop Richie chasing him down. Prodigy leading UPay, still to do 1 pit stop by the looks of it though, so see where it comes out, see where he comes out in relation to UPay and Dylan and Cusker. Here's UPay, still on mediums. 12 minutes to go on those. Shouldn't be too much trouble, along with Dylan. Maybe a bit low on fuel. Let's see if he needs to do a bit of fuel saving to get to the end. And as we speak, that's Prodigy pitting from the lead. I think we pay Dylan, and maybe Kuska might get past. We'll have to see. We pay definitely. Inferno's in the pits as well. Dylan coming past while he's overtaking JWE. Looks like Prodigy's got out ahead of Kuska, which is... It's been a fairly close battle between those two. And the gap's not much. Furious is set to fastest lap there, 1:33.7. Taking it off Dylan. See if that stays to the end of the race. Fairly competitive time. So maybe gets the extra bonus point. JW still leading comfortably after most of the Group 1 field lapping him. Well, looks like he's lost Black Mamba, so a little bit of breathing space. Both teammates in the group here. Rose is driving for Jaeger at the moment. Ray Racer doing well after a difficult start. Black Seal, Richie, looks like he's passed Ken, who's pitted, that's why he's gone past him. Softs on there to the end, and Yupe now in the front again. After that spin at the start, he's done well to keep himself in contention there. Dylan running in second, the two medium runners out in front at the moment. Prodigy not far behind, probably sees him bit of a target at the moment. See Ken not causing any problems there. Sticks to the outside, lets Prodigy through the inside. And you've got the two teammates. You've got Kuska setting the fastest split there. 3.5 tenths by the looks of it. Good lap. Past his teammate as well, hopefully it didn't cost him too much time. And just got over 10 minutes. See how this plays out. So Prodigy's not far behind Dylan now. And Kuska's just coming up to the main straight, so not much gap between them by the looks of it. Prodigy only just outside the slipstream on this lap. You see Kuska lurking in the background if anything happens to these two. Nearly all in the same shot there, the first four. Dylan setting purple sector 1 on mediums that are fairly well worn. It's some good pace. Very close. Also got Richie back marker in front. Keeps well out of the way. Coming up to the left-hander, left-hand hairpin. Extra tyres should make this pretty easy. You got the first Ford and Richie all in the same frame there for a second, which just shows 51 minutes of a race still to be within that time distance is great to see. Kuska closing in on the back of these two as well. a good exit. I think he's maybe a little bit too far back here. We overtake down the straight, and you see Yupe not far ahead as well. And then Kuska, there we go. Top 4. We race it very well here. The mediums, especially more mediums against some fresh softs. Different lines into this. I think Dylan's gone a little bit defensive there. And Prodigy's got the outside line for this left. There you go, that just shows the difference in grip of the tyres. Straight around the outside. Not much Dylan could do about it, unfortunately. Let's see. But Black Seal there keeping out the way. Kuska not far behind as well. A set of fairly clean softs. This could go anyway. Yupe, Prodigy, Dylan, Kuska, Echo, Furious popping at the pits. Kuska, I missed that, setting fastest lap time on 33.6. Then Inferno, behind Furious with JW still with a nice gap. Vauban now, comfortable second. After a good battle with Black Mamba. Pretty much all these tyres looking like they might be a little bit difficult towards the end. Black Seal and Richie both with fairly fresh tyres. And Ken driving quite comfortably in the back, and Prodigy's right on the back of Yupe here. Let's see if he can use Ray Racer. A little bit of a loss of traction down the exit makes it a bit difficult. Still fairly close. Kuska chasing down Dylan at the same time. Let's see if Ray can help his teammate a bit. He's got a bit deep. Let Kuska take the inside there. Close here, Prodigy. Can he get past? We're down the main straight by the looks of this. Might have tied a line on that chicane at the end. Relatively close skills, but we'll do the same as the Kuska move and just pull in. Yeah, Yupe not fighting it, maybe understands that more mediums against racing softs, better strategy. See if he can get towed along a little bit, keep out of the reaches of Dylan and Kuska in the background. Kuska right on the back of Dylan now. Those softs coming into play. Roses in 5th, Echo in 6th. Furious in 7th. And Inferno in 8th. In fairly comfortable positions. Then you've got JWE. Enjoying himself now. Just needs to keep it clean till the end, and he's got this one in the bag. Vauban now comfortable 2nd place. Black Mamba comfortable 3rd. And Ray Racer possibly pushing for the fastest lap maybe. A bit wide there. Richie up to 13th now ahead of Black Seal. And Ken in 15th. Dylan still holding off Kuska. Both of these two are catching Yupe though. Interesting to see whether they can get onto the back of him. It would help Dylan if he could get slipstream. So Kuska's got an opportunity here though. Can he cut down the inside out of this one? got a good exit. It's got a good exit, this could be it. It's down the inside. Not much Dylan can do on the mediums as well. Trying to hold it around the outside though. Inside line for this one, can he hold it? No, looks like Kuska's got the move done. Nice move that. Dylan trying to hold it around the outside again. More mediums, a little bit difficult. Can Kuska catch Jupe? 2.5 minutes. Like a tough call. Rose is still in 5th with Echo not too far behind now actually. See if Echo can get up to 5th in this one. Not far to go though, so it won't be easy, especially on half-worn softs. Let's see how we get on. A couple of seconds back at the moment maybe. Oh, but Roses has gone wide, left the door open. I think Echo has taken it. Walked through that door. And up into 5th. Let's see now if Roses can catch back up. We've got Dylan pitting, looks like for fuel. Maybe put on a set of softs and go for a fastest lap as well. Maybe doesn't have time actually. Possibly can't get round in time. So just a bit of fuel, out again. Finish the race, quite comfortable in 4th. This Prodigy overtaking JWE, the 2 leaders of their groups, followed by Jupe. Kuska not far behind now, might just be able to catch up with him, get to the back of him. Dylan, Echo, Roses, Furious, and then Inferno. So it looks like everybody other than maybe Jupe and Kuska is set in their positions. JWE comfortable now. Let's go back to this battle with Kuska and Jupe. JWE steering well clear, not wanting to get involved in this. Kuska maybe a little bit unfortunate about where he caught up there. But hopefully didn't hold him up too much. And you see Rayburn in the background there. This is the battle for 2nd then, and we've got, looks like Inferno's finished. Dylan finishes 4th after his lap. Vayburn's finished as well. 3rd for Vayburn, 4th for Black Mamba, 5th Bray Racer in the Group 3s, 6th after 3 million pit stops for Richie. That wasn't too bad after that many. 4th is Dylan, 5th Echo. Roses didn't manage to catch up, and Prodigy across the line for the victory in round 1, followed by a very close battle for 2nd. Now Ken possibly should let these two go, let them battle it out. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Oh, and Jupe's got on the grass, letting Kuska's got the inside line. This is a close finish. Looks like Kuska's got it though on them fresh soft tyres. And Jupe comes in 3rd. Tough finish that for Jupe. And here comes the Group 3 victor. A lap of honour. With his teammate Furious just behind him. Great end to the first race. We've got the Group 1 victor is Prodigy and Group 3 is JWE. Good races. And we've got the SLP scores tables here. We've got the Prodigious Seals and Endless Shameless Nameless joint top. Now on to Grand Valley Highway. See you there.